I'm Sharon Perkins Ackerman. I'm going to be reading from my book of poems, Revised Light, available from Main Street Rag Publishing Company. The book is primarily about place and ancestry. My grandmother was widowed in the late 1930s in southeast Kentucky. In many ways, these poems are an outgrowth of that single event and the Appalachian migration that followed decades later. This first poem I'm going to be reading is called I Never Met My Grandfather. He died at 33, a coal mine death. It tore a hole in his heart, says the oral history, its tunneled line, recording earth-tinted eyes, part of him that became part of me. Our family had land, a flat cliff where cousins played, its face weeping in heavy storms for men lost in rifts of rock. We wrote our names on stone graves, tracing hands in colored pencil, until rain swelled, bleaching blank as bone all we'd made. Brief prints and stencils melted into chasms as clouds fell in place and the waters rose and erased us. Those of you with a nose for sonnets probably recognize that poem's form. Apropos of nothing, I'm going to tell you now I walk a lot and spend a lot of time in the woods in central Virginia, which leads in its own way to various meditations on time and land and what can and can't be held on to. This next poem is called Color Wheel. How does the aster know to pair with goldenrod, violet seeking its complement in acres of wind-blown seed? Each hue orders itself, patterned in its own time. The meadow, a place of light, also light's end, flower-studded humming. Its stream is the stream of welcome with no promise, except silence and a brevity in which to worship, each prism as it appears, pushing through the needle's eye colors that are never finished. Shall we do another one along those lines? I'll go ahead and I'll read to you a short poem called Time. There was no need to dress it up. Time is a profound subject. Goldenrod tips the meadow to yellow, dims early summer's light as the bluebird flies less frequently and cicadas swell. A warm season wanes. Its time, like all time, is close-lipped, a voice faintly heard as when adults whisper in the dark. A hushed dialogue that does not wish to explain itself, but conceals its long words in flat stones that a boy pitches across the creek yonder, skipping them, some fast, some slow, until the circles they've made carry them away. I will repeat, my book is Revised Light, available from Main Street Rag Publishing Company. I'm Sharon Perkins Ackerman, and it was a joy to read with you today. Take care.